using this device as an all-in-one means to have a functioning, well-established society. Okay, so this is what we're watching for. We're watching for these kind of situations. So it says the water supply, the municipal system. Most city water systems use electric pumps. Boom. Okay, to move water from treatment plants to homes, hospitals, and hydrants. So if there's a fire, you're not even going to be able to put that fire out. Okay, and then you got to think about plumbing. Okay, bathrooms. You're not going to be able to flush toilets. This is why it says the vintage shall fail. This is why for women, the best thing to do is be humble. Okay, because it don't take much for you to look like how you really look. Okay, so be humble, man, because Jacob's trouble is going to humble the haughtiness of the proud, man. People ain't going to be proud if they ain't got no water. They ain't got no food. They ain't got no shelter. All right. Water pressure drops within hours. High-rising buildings lose water. Contamination risks. See? Backflow. That's pestilence, man. That's pestilence. Boil water orders become impossible. Oh, and then if the electricity goes out, majority of people have electric stoves, and now they just got this metal square box taking up space in their kitchen. See that? That's why, hey, you're going to have faith. You're going to have faith. You're going to have to know how to pray, You're going to have to know how to start a fire. You're going to have to know how to pray to start a fire. Matter of fact, there was an incident where an angel made fire. Judges 6:21, then the angel of the Lord, Yahweh Bashim Shai, put forth the end of the staff that was in his hand and touched the flesh. This is Gideon was offering a sacrifice, and the unleavened cakes, and there rose up fire out of the rock and consumed the flesh and the unleavened cakes. Then the angel of the Lord departed out of his sight. See? So that's the level of faith we have, that just because there's no electricity don't mean the lights won't turn on. We believe in that, and then people are going to be so stressed. They're going to get mad at the simplicity of a child trying to turn on the game or turn on his TV or flashlight. The woman going to lose it on him, man. These people are going to eat themselves. Okay. So F this society. All right. It says sewage treatment plants need constant power to operate. What else we got? Raw sewage. Look, public health hazards. See, this is pestilence, man. Something as simple as the power going out could just obliterate the average everyday of America. Okay. Results. Within 24 hours, most Americans would have little or no safe drinking water. Oh, yeah, they'll be done. Let me see. What did I ask? I said, how many Americans would die if the power went out? 90% of U.S. population could die if a pulse event hits. See, look, two-thirds. We know the prophecy. Now, ultimately, the destruction will come through thermonuclear missiles after the mandatory marking of the beast. Just speaking on the aspect of power, the power going out from different scenarios is just an example to show you how much trouble will be within Jacob's trouble. Okay. And that's why all these people around you, these people, they're not ready, man. You get vexed, you get annoyed, you become a misanthrope, which let me actually share that with you real quick before we go back to our lessons, just in case, because you got a lot of people that have a vain emotional opinions on judgment, and they're not set up like us. Okay, they can't judge matters. So we've become a misanthrope, a person who dislikes humankind and avoids human society. But there's also another one where basically, see right here, it says misanthropy is a general hatred, dislike, or distrust of human species, human behavior, or human nature. A misanthrope or a misanthropist is someone who holds such views or feelings. Misanthropy or misthopry, probably pronounce it wrong, involves a negative attitude towards humanity that is based on humankind's flaws. So our judgment upon these people is based off their vain nature. Okay, so these people need to be judged. And the people that we get annoyed with and vexed with, well, that's going to be 90% that's going to be judged, So we're surrounded by people that don't know they're about to get judged, man. That's why we say, be humble, bro. Be humble. You don't know the judgment waiting, okay? And I'm going to say it again. These women, all right, they're not going to be beautiful when the power goes off and the water stop running, all right? And you women know it too. You're just proud, okay? This is why Jacob's trouble will humble them. Look at this. Experts, 90, I'm just going to read the title. 90% of the U.S. population could die if a pulse event hits the power grid. There you go. These people are going to be through in the days to come. They are going to be through in the days to come. And this is just one aspect. Electricity is one aspect. Food is one aspect. Matter of fact, that's why the Lord said, I got 4 different kinds of judgment I'm about to send on you. Jeremiah 15:3, and I will appoint over them 4 kinds, saith the Lord, Yahweh Shemel Shai, the sword to slay, the dogs to tear, and the fowls of heaven, and the beasts of the earth to devour and destroy. So this is just, you could get judged by water, or excuse me, I'll put it like this. You could be judged by no water. You could be judged by the flood that comes in that controls the water. You could be judged by having no power, no food. You see, I mean, the level of judgment that these people are getting ready to experience is going to be astronomical. All right, look at this. Hospitals and healthcare systems are going to be jacked up. Homes and communities, wait up. 2nd Ezra 15. Look at this. 2nd Ezra 15:18. Look how beautiful these precepts come together. For because of their pride, the city shall be troubled, the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation. See that? No food, no electricity, no good, no bueno. And that's what these people are getting ready to face, a no bueno situation. Look at this. Homes and communities. See, look, ATMs and credit systems go offline. Look at all this. Sanitation breaks down, trash accumulates. Families with electric stoves, heat, or water heaters lose all function. See, this is why Yahweh Shai said this, Matthew 24:20. But pray ye that your flight be not in the winter, neither on the Sabbath day. So we pray that we wouldn't have to take flight in a winterous situation, but at the same time, we have faith that we'll be protected as well. That's the